y'all doing? So, this is going to be episode 43 of Flea Market Yard Sale and Thrift Store Finds. Shout out to my buddy Stan, aka DMC Jedi Man. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm mixing up my words. I've been running around a lot the past week or so and haven't really taken a break. So, shout out to him for designing the thumbnail for this for episode 43. He used the 43 number 43 from Richard Petty's car, of course. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, DMC Jedi Man on here on YouTube. So I'm gonna start off this. This video is gonna be dropping later in the month, just because episode 42 just recently dropped. So episode 43 is gonna be later in the month. But here we have Marilyn Monroe sign, 8x12. This is pretty neat. This one didn't come from Temu. It's actually got the date on this one. This one's 1995. So that's pretty cool. I like these smaller signs better than I like the bigger ones because they take up less space. I mean, you can get the same thing for it takes up less space, and you can put two of these where you got one big one. So, unless you really liked, the full size one. Like obviously, I have a couple like that of Hank Williams just because he's the king. But yeah. So we have, if I'm pronouncing this right, I have no idea. Chickamauga, High Tide in the West, Civil War battle, which was a Confederate victory. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I mix up my words sometimes. I also pronounce some things differently. Like the dog that's a dash hound, I call it a dash hound. So it's whatever. I pronounce things differently. I'm a redneck. That's what I do. Night of the Twisters VHS. I have this on DVD, but this is nostalgic for me to have it on VHS because it brings back memories. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Usually when I watch Twister, I watch this one not long after it, or I'll just throw it in on its own. Because this one's actually based on a true story. I have the book as well. Because it was originally a book. It follows it pretty closely. I mean, there's obviously some things that were changed, but for obvious reasons, like something happens in the book that you wouldn't want to really see it unfold on the screen. Let's just leave it at that. So it's kind of good that they didn't put that in the movie. So interestingly enough, in episode 42, one of the things I showed was Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons Greatest Hits Volume 1 CD. Well, interestingly enough, I found Volume 2. So now I got the set. This has songs like Ragdoll, Let's Hang On, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, Come On Marianne, and of course, Grease. Yes, Frankie Valli is the one that sang that song. Got another CD here. This is a 2 CD set. It's a Lifetime of Country Romance, classic country songs. It features songs like Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue by Crystal Gayle, Young Love, Sonny James, Happy Birthday Darling, Conway Twitty, I Can't Help It If I'm Still in Love With You, that's of course by Hank Williams and the Drifting Cowboys. Think About It, Darling, Jerry Lee Lewis are just some of the songs on here. There's 28 songs. That's unusual. Usually there's 30. 14 on each disc. Honestly, they could have just put it all on one disc. But yeah, that's time life for you. Got a magnet here just because I like cactuses. This is an Arizona magnet with cactuses on it. Let's get a better shot of that. Yeah. I actually got a couple of Hank items in this video. This time I found a couple of Hank items in my travels. So this is a cassette. It's Hank Williams and Young Hank Jr. You have songs like Hank, the original Hank, of course, Hank Williams singing "Hey Good Looking," "Jambalaya on the Bayou," "Your Cheating Heart," Elijah, and "Lovesick Blues." Hank Jr. sings a cover of his father's song "Long Gone Lonesome Blues," "11 Roses," which was his first #1. "I've Got a Right to Cry," "Cajun Baby," which Hank Sr. wrote the words and Hank Jr. wrote the music to it, and "It's All Over But the Crying" are the 10 songs that are on here. Hank Williams CD is called "Cheating Hearts." It's got 14 songs on it, so this is a little better than the budget title. It's got hits like "Cheating Heart," "Cold Cold Heart," "I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry," but it also features some lesser known ones like "Fool About You" and "With Tears in My Eyes." So you get a little bit of a mixture there, which is cool. You get the lesser known stuff. "Remembering the Carpenters," that's gonna have to be buffed out apparently. DVD, "Close to You," yeah. I was actually supposed to get this from a catalog before, but when I sent it, it was damaged, and then tried to get a replacement, and they sent me some stupid fruity pillowcase instead. It's like, how do you get a DVD from a freaking pillowcase? It's like, how the hell do you make that mistake? But whatever. Wolves: The Legend Returns to Yellowstone, National Geographic documentary, so that should be good. I think this one's in good shape. Yeah, for the most part. That should play fine. Got something here that I got. This was technically a free item, because it was a guy just wanted to get rid of it, but this is a Jersey Lowrider, number 77, which is cool. It's actually pretty neat. There's actually the guy had some other ones too. He had like a Hummer Jersey, like, you know, the truck, the Hummer there. Sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna show these items too. These are at the car show, but they were giving these out. So these aren't technically like yard sale finds or anything, but I thought I'd show them anyways. So O'Reilly Auto Parts hat, Bible-line, same with the cup. I thought those were neat little items, so I thought I'd show them anyways in the video, just because they're cool. I mean, I was at the car show and I checked the swap meet flea market that they had there too, so technically it came from, you know, there in a way. Got a couple of books this time. Scooby-Doo and the Jungle Jeopardy. So that looks pretty good. Now this one's a double feature book, 2 books in one. So you get Strange Key West, and then you read that and you turn it this way, and then it's Haunted Key West. So that's pretty cool. I like stuff like that, as you all know. Got some VHS tapes here. World War I, Germany's Secret Gambles documentary. A Roy Rogers movie called North of the Great Divide. I mean, I see I have that on DVD on one of the compilations, but it's cool to have it on this too. And this is the full version, 67 minutes long, so the other one may not be the full version, so that's good to have. Civil War Journal episode, Nathan Bedford Forrest. the Gray Ghost John Singleton Mosby, another Civil War Journal one, and the Monitor versus the CSS Virginia, the Battle of the Ironclads. So those should be good. And Civil War Journal was usually a pretty good show. They never released the whole series, of course, because that's how History Channel is. They usually release some of something and then just stop. So they never release a complete anything that I've seen. Civil War commemorative documentary collection. It's got like another thing about the Battle of Chickamauga. Civil War Parts 1 and 2, Diary of Confederate Soldier 1, Parts 1 and 2, and things like that. Life and Death of the Army of Northern Virginia. So, I mean, I got this more for the collector's tin than anything. But I put the discs in these little pieces that come from a CD case here, just because they won't get scratched that way. They were the way that they were piled on top of each other, and this little spongy thing in there, and it just doesn't work like that. So let's see, that should just about be it. 55 Chevy, the Bad Man. This is like the sticker off here so you can see what it looks like. An old price sticker from Ames on it, but you can kind of see what it looks like. Anyways, it's a 55 Chevy gasser. I mean, it's going to be taken out of the package anyways. It's going to be put in the case of the other 55 gassers. So, last thing I got here is A&W Bear, A&W Root Beer Bear. So that's pretty cool. And I think that's about it for this episode. I was actually going to wait to film this episode, but since I wanted to get stuff, situated, put the things where they belong and whatnot, I wanted to just get this out of the way. So I figured I'd film it now. So I'll schedule this to drop later in the month, and I'm going to put together that Hank Williams tribute video for his birthday, and that will be scheduled to drop, of course, on his birthday, which is 2 days from now. So, but anyways, I'll have more videos for y'all soon. Check out the other ones. I noticed my recent ones don't appear to be getting a lot of views, so definitely check those out, and I'll see y'all next time.